What's up, card fighters? Ryan here from Vanguard Central, bringing you guys a new episode of our budget deck series. We have actually Sanctuary Guard, and I'm sure you guys see in the top meta decks, they're pretty expensive, but now we got a budget one, fun and friendly for everybody. So you can check it out, guys. Starting off with our grade 3s, we got 4 copies, Sanctuary Guard Guarentee. He's going to be our main guarantee, so that you are guaranteed to stride Regalia, or Regalia, excuse me, for this stride. And so that's why we're running them pretty budget. And our backup grade 3 is going to be 3 copies of Blue Skynet Ultimile. Ultimile can be found in the trial deck for pretty cheap. He's there just as a nice backup Vanguard. And the stride fodder can help you also thin out the deck so you can hit more triggers. Moving on to our grade 2s, we got 3 copies of Sanctuary Archer. Sanctuary Archer is the, I guess, Sanctuary Guard sub-attacker. He gets plus 2k if you have Sanctuary Guard Vanguard. And his off skill is really good because when it's placed on rear guard, you can counterblast 2 as long as you have a Sanctuary Guard in your Vanguard. Then you can search for a grade 1 or less card. So he's kind of like a budget sword me, except for a way more expensive cost. But he's very easy on your wallet, which is nice. And then we got 3 copies of Knight of Twin Sword. Of course, because Twin Sword lets you get those extra attacks, guaranteed 4th attacks. And you want to be attacking a lot, especially when you're on your stride. Next, we got 3 copies of Skillful Knight Jed. Jed is the new guy from set 4. I think he's a really great card because with the amount of pressure that Regalia can give on your rear guards, where it swings for huge numbers, at least 25 or higher, when he hits, you can give plus 5 to another rear guard. So you're going to make the other column even bigger with the possible stand since we're running 6 in this deck. So I think he's a really great card. And then last, we got 2 copies of Bread, the 12k hitter, just for the extra attacks that you can call off with Twin Sword, and he swings for 21 unboosted by himself. If you have the 3 or more rear guards. Grade 1. Moving on to our grade 1s, we are running 4 unflipping perfect guards. I'm not sure how much they are right now. You can run the trial deck ones also. I'm just preferring to run the unflipping ones because this is a pretty counterblast heavy deck with Twin Sword and also Sanctuary Archer. That's why we run it 4. Next, we have 4 copies of Battlesong Angel. It's the new Generation Break Sanctuary Guard support. Its skill, if you have 2 or more other grade 1 or less rear guards, it gets plus 2k and resist. So it's a really strong card, especially during your Sanctuary Guard turn, your stride turn, since it does become a 9k booster or a 9k hitter, and it has resist. And it's continuous all the time, so that's pretty good. And next we got 3 stride fodders, because you want to stride a lot in this deck. Since we are only running 7 grade 3s, you want to max out the chances to hit that Regalia. And next we got 3 copies of Knight of Shield Bash. It's the 9k attacker as long as it attacks a Vanguard. So it's really good on the rush turn and also during your stride turn because it gets you those numbers. Like say if you have this in the front row and then also you have Battlesong Angel behind it, it's going to be swinging for plus 12 if you have 4 grade 1 or less rear guards, so plus 12, 21, and then also a 9k, it's pretty big, 30k. For 2 grade 1s, that's mad crazy. And then we got 1 copy of Hidden Sage Miron, just for that Soul Blast 1 and draw card with Sanctuary Archer, so you get to plus off that. And moving on to our triggers, we're running 6 crits. It's a pretty aggressive deck. And 6 stand. Like I said, you want to stay aggressive. All your rear guards are going to be hitting for huge numbers, so you want to make sure you can at least get multiple attacks off of them. And 4 heals. And for our starter, we're running Shining Knight Milius, because he is probably the best starter you can run. Gets out those Twin Swords. Say if you have 3 open counterblasts, you can get your Sanctuary Archer, and you can plus off Miron. So I think that is a great combo, and that's why Milius is our best choice. And moving on to our G-Zone, we are running 4 copies of course, Holy Dragon Sanctuary Guard Regalia. Sanctuary Guard Regalia has shown how strong this type of deck can be, and so we wanted to come up with a budget build that anyone can play so they can feel the power of Royal Paladins. And then we got 1 copy of Divine Knight of Flashing Flame Samuel. Samuel, just if you have the open counterblast and you have the field, you can go ahead and swing and give him another damage. And then 1 Gabblade, just in case you don't have any grade 2s, you want to get and call it out. Maybe you can call it Sanctuary Archer, fill up your field. And then 2 Saint Blow for, you know, just the finisher. And since this is a pretty budget deck, you can actually just run 4 Gabblade and 4 Sanctuary Guard. But this is just the same exact stride zone from our top Sanctuary Guard deck. And that is pretty much it for the deck profile, guys. like our videos. Comment below if you guys have any questions about the new budget deck. We're hoping to get more out for you just because we want to make this game affordable for everybody and make it as competitive as possible. So like I said, guys, like our videos, comment below if you have any questions, and subscribe if you want to see some more. Vanguard Central, out.